una for coming up late. At times, this body know if I will. Thank you very much. I thank everyone who is patient. Wait for me. So far, so good. Well, today we'll give small particular news for Edo State. Will happen. Before I start, we'll thank Almighty God. Akpama, Orile, Okodudu, Osanulo, Nogodu, Asalobua. We thank you, Baba. If we get out all over our body, we not go reach us. So thank you to appreciate every good thing we do for our life. Baba, the only thing we'll tell you now, we'll say thank you for the love and the opportunity we give us. We'll take this life today. Each end of the day, now let you feel do everything. You not get anything for this life. Where it's impossible for you to do. Now you do everything. Now you be our hope. Now you be our strength. Baba, God be with us at every point of our need, Baba. Because not only you, now we know. Now you give us life, now you give us this opportunity, Baba. Not let us wait this opportunity. Baba, the children where you give us as caretaker, bless them, Baba. Make them be signs and wonders. May them be pride. May them be everything they're good. May them be the head, not the tail. Baba, everlasting King of glory, not let us even fail for the obligation where you give us as caretaker for the children body. But the concerns of those children are your concern, Baba, because now you get them. Baba, we get so many brothers and sisters, loved ones, the one we know us by name and the one we know by name. Baba, protect every one of them where they be right now. Many are traveling today through all the major transportation around the world. Baba, take them reach their destination. Take evil away from us. Give us a new heart. Give us conscience, awaken our conscience to do the right thing, to do that thing we go please you. We go look, we will happy say yeah, we try. Even though say our righteousness are like rag, we dirty, well. Baba, judge of our righteousness, not by iniquity. Not let this prayer be a foundation to your ear, Baba. Let this prayer be acceptable unto you, Baba. You say, before we decide to ask, we know what we want to ask. Because right from the war part of our mother, you know where we'll be, where things will be. A few seconds from now, I'll let you go there. Baba, not let us fall by the roadside. Send your angel ahead of us. Not let your spirit depart away from us, Baba. About sickness and reproach taken away from us. Not let us sick. Not let us be disappointed. But give us fighting spirit. Not let us get spirit of hatred, spirit of giving up, something shake us more your fault. For the spirit to stand, no matter how the frustration is. Baba, not let us be frustrated, Baba. Now only you will do everything for us. Because again, many who will not feel remember us because of imperfection. Now let us open your road of heaven, we share your blessing upon us. Baba, give us that blessing. That blessing will stay forever. We pay not the joy. We they cool for body like river water. Now we pray for Baba, our friends of all friends where they betray person, or gather eat where you go trust, go say now let go feel bring and come there, they go feel delay and wanna come in there. About those friends, take them away from us, disgrace them before us, we would know who them be. Baba, not let our leg take our head back, come off our hand. Baba, let us know the value of life and let us do the things we please you. We not feel do all those on our own. Now you will feel help us do. Each end of the day, many things they will not feel ask, Baba. All we can ask, join our prayer for us. All this will just as our Lord. Amen. Oba want to talk me. He said, we will start today for Edo State. And then say, masquerade not dance for us. You know, if he dance for our side. This one carry me go the matter between one community for Okoroma, for Ekpobaoha local government area for Edo State. Now remember, say Governor Obaseki in the put on for different land, they take them. He take from so many places. He go just enter there, he go just use government power, he go just enter, he go take him. And he go take him before he go approach the people saying take the land. And not be so it be. He does it one a little way in the center for development. But as bad it is, Ovia, Orion, all those places, all those bad people there. Government if carry one big land, all those forests where estimate there, for example. He go open and create another city there. Everything go there inside. He go now make people go those area. But what in government they do? He not do that one. in the get with a choice area for town, you go select town, or use government power, you go come roll out for a friend, for a partners. And so in the do am. But he can't do it for Okoroma community, and the people who did there can't tell them, say, this land, our ancestral land, will not go agree. They can't carry those state governor go court himself and the agent, Attorney General of the state, do GIS, and it's like they can't carry them go court. They carry them go court, they can't do the matter. Oh, now court, they can't say, first and foremost, make court restrain the governor. Yesterday, we be 5th for Benin High Court 8 under Justice Eborome, Honorable Justice Eborome. He can check the matter as he check can. Now he use my blast Edo State government with the young lawyer with the break on. Now he blast him. Now he can say, where you see me people go, people for their ancestral land where they bury their fathers and all put. Where you see me then go. Where they don't live for years. Now the judge just open up, now he restrain Governor Obaseki and his agent till the case go start properly. Now the lawyer of Okoroma, Barrister K. Obamubge, he can check, he can cite different authority, he can talk where cite different authority from different book. When he does cite and convince the judge can look and say this one go beyond what they call unreasonable that. Now judge, Honorable Justice Eborome, 90 give that judgment, restrain Edo State government and its agents, saying they not enter the land until this matter, the church can finish till the judgment. And so the matter will start for June 1st for 2022. And the matter where I want to give you now with that. Well, another brigade yesterday as road users they stranded because of Unity University student of Unity of Uni Street, will be student of a University of the Street, where they take over Benin Metropolis from Ugbowo to Ring Road. They list workers and all road users stranded. As there, they go through, they complain about ASU strike. Say ASU and federal government, they not they dabble, and they use their future, they play gamble. Say what they want, whatever they be their problem, that not their issue. They listen to themselves. What they want be say they want go class. They want go learn. They don't want to be hoodlums. They want to be criminal. They want to go school because na school they want to go. They hold the protest for a long time yesterday for come locking school everywhere, come jump back. It can't be say the student come verse say if they not do that, open all the schools for Nigeria, then they not go do any election. Now they come send message to them, say they not talk, say they joke, say they mean every word so that they tell them. They come, they appeal to all meaningful Nigerians, say this will not be only fight for children, this one a fight for everybody. And true, this is a fight for everybody. Everybody must rise up to rally around those students so that they make sure say ASU and federal government carry their wala, go, make students go their class. Now so the matter be yesterday. For Benin again, we get one woman where her husband, they work for NNPC years ago. The woman come, they romance with one pastor, where they say give her belle, and the pastor come kill the husband of the woman will be top, I think NNPC staff that time. They can't go, police can't check, they kill the man, burn her for side vehicle. The police can't check. They can't discover the car of the man for St. Saviour, around St. Saviour. Police can't arrest them, they can't prosecute them. First and second court, normal court sentence them to death, the pastor and the man's wife. Sentence them to death over the killing of the woman's husband. The other court of appeal can't see load the case, it sentenced the woman and the court, and the woman and the pastor sentenced us to death. But finally, the Supreme Court can't look. It can't acquit the woman, it can't free the woman, say the woman not join, even though say within the pastor, God muke, but the woman not join for the matter, for the conspiracy, with that pastor taking the woman husband. So yesterday, the court set the woman free from Benin prison, Benin Correctional Home for Sapele Road yesterday. So the matter be, and the matter does stay for years for quite some time. This one, now we say, everybody, be careful. This one, that in the Lord. There are so many things they happen. The man, he married, come bless, he made mistake. The man now don't die. Dead man not fit defend himself. You understand? So those men of God and those women with the light church that daddy. Make them take careful or God monitor your wife. Pastor don't muke finish now. Even born for them. I think he born for them that time. At the end of the day, the man don't poof to cover their sins. Like what did David do? Uriah's wife. He go carry Uriah's wife. Go the knock. Where he give him belly, one knock, na come eliminate the man, but the wife not know. Now so this kind of matter, CB, and he born put. So now so the wahala be. We must be very careful. Although that in the Lord. So now the news we'll get for those states be that government don't approve tariff for discourse. They don't approve money for light. What they recharge light. Federal government don't have joiner, and they fear joiner. I think it's address because when you get people like Nigerians who they do side, we don't know their left from their right. Rather than to fight for their right, they'll go they pray, say God pass them. So when they reign over stupid people, we don't know themselves at all. So they be. With all the hardship, government don't approve tariff for all those people they give us light across the federation. Remember, say the people they provide us services for mobile court, they don't also come and say they won't even increase their own with 40%. And so everything go up, fuel go up, everything, cost of living, not be small thing. It don't reach the time say, oh, we as people, we they reasonable, get up, we need to ask some certain question. Because we know they ask, now we can't be like that. They see us finish because in our this country, we minister of education, we not feel solve education problem. You go buy from 400 million. We want it on for position as president. Not only that, Minister of Labor, Igege, also do the same thing. This is not the land where our children they school. Their own children now abroad than they. Even the minister a few months ago, he became graduate for university for Bodo, and Naim be the Minister of Education. Even some governors, now so it be, even the chairman of National University Commission at the time, he became now Bodo, now all of them, they graduate our school condition they did South State because they know say education. Now one Bible tools will fit change every society. When you build the nation with education, you just when you give your children, the youth of every nation education, you don't prepare them with that. That country, it must stay. But federal government, they budget less than 5% of our national budget for education. We should tell you, say, they not get issue for education because they don't see and say, not threat. As the student, they complain yesterday. Now one see come, if you do the video, Nigeria will do like. Now one see come and say, even when those say go out, don't add join ECPOMA school fees, AAU, 20,000 naira. He did the video. Those same praisers now, they're not saying, they're not talking. Community where they not life they add. Landlord, just imagine somebody come yesterday for a 2-room for this ward. Landlord tell them say Nigeria hard. As it be so now, you come they pay 300,000. We had to tell you now Ewuku down that Sapele Road. When the person calculate money where they spend for fare a day is about a month. It's about 16,000 plus. That is the wickedness. Instead when the people come together to fight what they responsible, then they use and they point they press another people with the fee press. With the fee press. Just over time, the poor is used to kill the poor. We get the remote control to change the channel Because we are gullible-minded individuals, we not get the mind to change the channel. The power of this nation is in the hand of the people. The real power is on the street, not those elected hoodlums who have over there. We'll duplicate our power, we'll get the original, give them duplicate copy. So we must at every point more rise up to our own responsibility to salvage this nation, because it's becoming unbearable. If you not like when I poor wife, I not like the beg won't fall everybody now go bear them, because if up they fall, and they fall meet one person. Now everybody now they fall, they meet. And so that one B. Not too much really get so much. IPOR organization finally open up, say the soldier couple with them key, they not get hand inside. Say not be them doing at all. Now yesterday, now IPOR finally open up for that matter. Pastor Tunde Bakare, we not feature palliative during NSAS. Indogo purchase fund for 100 million naira to run under APC for president. NIGERIAN pastor will not be share palliative during COVID-19. Even when SARS matter, those people, the day has, or those so-called man of God, those Babylonians there, the day has. Now they are present, they go kill you for Lekki. Till today, none of them talk, make my talk put. And they pay me, say the youth, they rally around those bunches of disappointment. They pay me. There are people who are reducing your space to survive. None of they rally around for. Up to today, they never made statement about the killings of Nigerian youth for Lekki. And if this, all those so-called that the deal, they for Lekki, who be that soldier? Who be that person who go order killing of our youth? Why? Their children don't go. Their children can never be there. For what? Or under what condition? They know they suffer. They live that reality. All position in this country now, dagbo. Even their national anthem, recite everything there now lie. Opposite. Only society where normal thing, so go be abnormal. So now normal thing I be normal for you. Go to our national anthem, read down, recite down, every sentence they now dagbo. Highest funds of 419. Federal government is set fund. Students not they go school. They play for 419. Now they look those areas. He say he is well with you. He's never well. Don't think. What you have at this point is artificial confidence. If they well with you, nothing come your country can relax. If they well with you, you don't feel waka for street. If they well with you, you build that, you go stay for hotel. My brother, more join us together. We don't need to fight. We don't need to fight. A diaspora with conjunction of other people can mobilize and say, people, as Nigeria they go for street, although and park on a vehicle, no moving on those vehicles. For all major streets, no fight. Lock and remove key. Waka come out. Bro, go shock. We need to tell them, say, our demands. And I'm happy, not the carry last. As other students all over the world, all over this country, they romance, so they are a shoulder with a federal government. Even some state, their school not strike safe. But Edo, not the carry last. We always lead the pathway. Now we, Edo state here, Edo not buy ye. Now if they come and say, whether ASU and federal government they romance or they're not concerned them. What is they want to go to class and go learn. My brother Victor, beauty lady, Osagbovo Konga, I hail you now. Good morning, my people. So those are the things we must rise up at up level. This thing to change orientation for our people, not hard. One, not already they take off on our people. He who pays the piper determine the tone. You must at every level must Osas Demon, I adore you. At every level, you must orientate your people. Give them orientation. I don't know how much they sleep for night and day for there. Hospital, Igbe no mara ye no well, brother follow. This one not there. The blah 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 blah. Now they wrong the same money they come. But those things can be put in check if you give your people orientation. You can mobilize people as we all mobilize for Obaseki, Emperor Obaseki election. You can mobilize and say, today, not asking for someone. This is our demands. When we do it periodically, every time, engage government. When people sneeze, government is shake. You don't need to fight. You don't need to fight. We mobilize at all levels so that we can save ourselves. Everything is killing our people. Union, this. The government is bringing more habitual and criminal taxes to the people. Do you imagine? Children are now men in our country, in my state. And they are men, they make me they be like, say, my head won't burst. I will get people for this state. People, would they send them? They know they send us. What I want to use will not they send me, they do. Why I want to go respect will not send me? Why I want to go respect them? You don't send me. People, they die. You go, you be leader for your state. People are dying. You are not talking. Papa, I be husband. Now responsibility. Now your pocket. You don't get money. You dey shout for your wife. And your wife, they carry responsibility for us. You are a faith father now. Your children, they hungry now. Go they do oga adazoe for outside. Go they do say be gentleman, complete gentleman for outside. Your children are hungry. Your house is on fire. You go to party at will. What father are you? What leader are you? Ask yourself those questions. Those are viable questions. We deserve questions. People are dying, though nobody is talking. Our people are even oppressing their own people. A corruptible and destructive adage. We not go imitate good adage. We not go imitate that. Senior Tona. It happened in other place because of who we are. Faith, Gariba, I hail you. Because who we be, the kind of person who we be, because we are highly cultured people. Edo you may what for those of you who does not understand Benin? Benin does not go to any gathering on any topic. But as a Benin, our culture, they already give us leeway for everything. If person do one bad thing now, he go lie, and they catch him. E30, Joshua, Nene, I hail you. I see you there, I see you now. If they catch that person, any person, any Edo person or there, anyone who just take on, he go say, ona Beku Yewo. Another Benima will come, will not be there. He will talk the same word. They say, Miami come say, they talk and say, Benin or they go meeting, but now one word. Why is it like that? Say, now one word do they talk? At every offense where you commit, there's a penalty. And by our tradition, we are taught the penalty. And we are highly cultured people. There are things where they happen for that place, will not also happen for here. But our people are the one, and then they do one. And then they do one. Because they annoy me. We just have, I'm talking to all forms of leadership. I'm not remove anyone. Because if Fed not go for foul ball, they go remove her. Whether they like it or not, and saying this truth to their conscience. Whether they are happy with it is not my business, and I don't care. The only thing I have the right to live, I'm a citizen of this world, and I think Almighty God did not go to any one of them to take permission before I came into existence. So we must tell, if you do not represent the people's interest, how do you earn my respect? Nobody deserves respect of a truth. You must earn respect, you work for it. When people give you respect because you don't deserve the respect, because people don't know yet, they know that you don't deserve, nobody deserves respect. You earn it. You earn it like you earn money and salary. As you work, you earn money. That is the way. It's your attitude, your proactiveness. Now they earn you respect. You must work for it. You can't sit down and say, I deserve respect. From who? From who? From who? When you do not work for it. Bible say, I'm quoting the Holy Scripture, although the Bible is more of a Jewish tradition. But they quote them, because learn from our books. He say, as to the root, the tree will not produce fruit. He say, ask to the root. You from root, cut out away. If you are a leader, you are not representing the people. The purpose why you be leader, it don't be defeated. Where they taught truth. Now the present of truth that they taught truth. Even though truth now -1, say as a minority of one, only constant. Stand by the truth, even at the circumstances of death. Stand by the truth. When you are saying the truth, you are free. If they call you at any given time, you don't go fear, no go construct the worst. Now it just happen. You don't knock her so that you say go free. How can this be happening to us as people who are highly cultured by our tradition? It's like our tradition itself is even a problem to us. One small boy from one place, he go come oppress you. We have respected our tradition. Our tradition is our way. That's our identity. That is why we are proud people. We are proud to be an Edo-like. We are proud Nigerians. But tradition, it culture us, and I expected that culture that attitude to go around everywhere. But reversing the case, the person will be a no-gay. The only thing is think about, they want to go sell land for community. The forefathers said the land, they also have the ability to use cowries, sell the land, but they refuse to sell it. They leave it for the generation where they come, so that they go work on. In one generation, you go sell all the land for your community. In one generation, in your own just time, you just sell all the land, sell all the upcoming generation, all go build, to develop, go sell all of them. You go and go carry motor. The reason they live first life. If you know the viability of land, the strength of land, the economic value of land, all those youth, all those enogi, all those ospopi, enogi, ospopi ohen, ospopi okao, ospopi okarile, before now they do one. If you know what you are doing to yourself. And the most annoying part of it, I said it yesterday, it becomes a crime for a dope person to buy land for your own place. And I'm happy for Edo people. People have sold all your returns in major streets in Benin because I'm not let to do. Because of our oppressive nature, pull it down. Your brother, they grow up, you just tell me encourage them. Now how to see a cutter. Pull it down. Pull it down. What you have to pull it down. We have to change those attitudes of us. It's really telling on us. The people that have money in Edo today are not Benin people. Because we pull ourselves down. The puller who don't think. The only valuable job the governor has created is more nuisance value. 200,000 jobs he promised. The only one I've seen is illegal revenue collector, bullies, oppressors, nuisance of the highest level. Now get. If you tell me if I'm saying I'm lying, come and challenge me. And see, bad things they grow. It's not because of the bad people who are doing it. It's because of the people who are silent about it. That's why evil is striving. I go talk, my brother, go die. If yesterday I was going through, reminder, I can't see one of my old write-up. When I talk about death, that was 2013. If you die for us, you get luck, it will be 6 feet they put you. In a cemetery, they buried you. It will be 2 feet. In a road accident, kill and he born. Just carry it there, they go throw away the dust away. And now you can't tell me, say, they fear one person. When they pee like me, he get too high, he get nose like me. And if they see the muke as I the muke too. They sleep with mama, my own mama, where they take bonus. I'll just come the shit because in a cycle, you get one single eye for me though. He carry fire for head. You know, whoever die, you know, the feel pains. My brother, will get up, man. We leave all those people will be first among equal. Now, no man is higher than any other man. We are equal. Just once everybody not fit take that position, I say, okay, you go represent us. That is all. It's first among equal. So what is the big deal? And you dey fear to tell the truth, and you dey suffer, they go. Our brothers are dying. Our sisters are suffering because of those bad people, those bunch of disappointment. Our people are dying. It's not just talk. It's provide solution to issues. Provide solution. Edo people, Nigerians are dying. They are all suffering in Libya, all African countries. We are all laughing stock. We are laughing stock be. Our brothers and sisters are dying because they want to look for better life. But we are also running, leaving the street, living for all those idiots. Crocodile don't come out as lion, don't they turtle say crocodile don't come out, lizard don't they and walker go don't they form bows. We leave us for them now, they form bows. Form bows. With election corner, they run up and down. They beg people. When they enter there, they become Lord, overlord to the people. The real Lord, the greatest office of every nation in its citizen. You can sit anybody, either government or either traditional rulers or is in our power. Now our power day. You cannot be a governor, local, cannot be a land councillor, local government chairman, as well assembly members, the deputy governor, House of Reps, national and state assembly, okay, good. Vice president, presidency, royal father. You cannot be anything without the people. The people say they don't need you now to, they are not fit for themselves. Now the truth be that. Now people your God that say, hey, we don't need you. You don't read for you. Respect, one and respect to yourself. People should respect yourself of the truth. Now the fuel crisis all over the place. People are dying every time. Well, me, I just, because now they dance well, Mona they dance well. People, the street, Mona go ask questions. It don't the boil. It don't the boil to the point, say, when the boil, they don't reach. Not only that, security agencies and all, Mona just do on a level. The place don't the boil, it don't the boil. If I want to get respect now, both traditional ruler and all of them, Mona really step up. Mona really rise up to their responsibility. No, nothing. The people not feel pull down. The people now get the power. Well, we'll go through the newspaper review now. So far, so good. These are staff on the Punch newspaper. Punch newspaper say consensus plan or settled. APC protesters don't want against the position of candidate. Then the guy Punch be that. Vanguard does say no shifting primary deadline. INEC don't tell APC and PDP and others. Say don't they gamble with them. Say they're not there for those that shift. No, say, now, if I tell now the secret of this, I'm not believing. Apart from all those on the dance, the warning of students say no election, no school, no teaching for class, no election. Now be that things with the worry of those people. They not get mad though. They be chicken-hearted people. They not get mad at all. Honestly, Jennifer, my sister, I hail you. Well, this one this day. Daily Post. Some of the headlines there say electoral act, amended session doesn't exist. Appointee won't resign. Akwabi I talk that one. Because they see their office and people will want to say they want to rule us. They disobey others. They disobey, they ever become president. They don't disobey us. It remind us say that session, it not owe. Yesterday, on Monday, sit at home order. Sorry, that is an old one, please. These are Premium Times, my people. Sorry for the mistake. Osibajo, Bakare, Namani, Bakare. They don't pick presidential nomination form for APC. The nation say APC presidential aspirants so far now 17 people, neither they aspire so far, and it still they count. 100 million times 17. How much has to they look for? Among all those thieves, they are all rogues. Among them, no one don't discuss as to matter. They want to rule Nigeria. They want the viable sector, education data, granted. As I talk to you now, people will write jam today. Government is make billions for jam. Where they jam our people, they will jam them for one corner. Well, this one at the Guardian, it says suspend as APC. Suspense as APC do order aspirant to sign withdrawal letter. 100 million. Well, money wey you no fit spend well for people wey dey around you. If which no follow you chop am, I'm robber, Mila men, they will come collect am. This one this day, he say he get several subtitles there. So they say private sector operator they propose 10-point action plan to boost Nigeria fiscal position. That one this day. Daily Trust just say Ansaru in massive recruitment in Kaduna. They don't distribute salary gift. I'm sure that is the group. They say that group, a notorious group. They say they don't recruit people who go join them. Ansaru in massive recruitment in Kaduna. They say and that group, they describe them as terrorist, notorious terrorist group. My brother, if you fail as governor, you know if you produce basic need for the people, terrorists go help you produce for them now. Yes, now. That is why you see people now respect more nuisance value criminality because say, oh, Magbe is too good, though, even though not criminal. It sees nothing because they survive through them. And there are some of those bad people who pay school fees for people. And you can't say it's not good. So this one, PM News, he say, what I would do if I lose APC's presidential ticket, Bakare. In just they say now the headlines for PM News be that. So my people know say I always promise you now. If not day here, me not day here. Now make me really day here as somebody. So well done. We appreciate your excuse very so much, my sister Jennifer. Well, we'll go to the subtitle. So they already bring out the headlines. Say Tinubu behind Swolu. Now those groups, they get one special group they call GAC for Lagos. They don't insist say for this governor of Lagos State second term, it does the controversial for Lagos State. It don't really the controversial. And then say na Tinubu na dey behind the current Lagos State governor. So that organization I call GAC don't insist a controversy does surround second term bid of the governor. Ekiti Prince don't die by hanging for killing monarch. You know, say one time they accused one young guy say he killed Ekiti monarch. So court definitely judge him, say he go prove him by hanging. Well, former SSG do assume duty as Sokoto University Vice Chancellor. Well, you know, say President Buhari visited Ebonyi yesterday. This one they tell us, say federal government will take over Ebonyi Medical Science University. Now Buhari now he talk that one when he visited Ebonyi. Network. Network, it was network place. Sorry. So I tell you, no, NAIJA would day. So yeah, they already swap network. One will just misbehave. I swap them. If you reach where they will bless you with this, and will be dealer of SIM card and router. And so they swap am. For Ogun State, one decorator, they don't remind them where they say indoor accuser of say, yeah, he rape woman for his side, house of God. Well, for the same Ogun State, one Yahoo boy don't kill your friend because of $150 in Pufan for Ogun State. This one, now it happened. I'm coming. One girl for hotel for Ebonyi State when they muke with men, 20 years old girl, in the muke class, girl say they don't want to work again. They don't even want also. They want to wear with a couple straight. They want to carry the highest iPhone. Women never drink by. It was 20 years old girl. He want to use them. He want to wear the best shoe. He go do random sex for people for one hotel. For this, at the hammer now she poof. She can't die for active duty. And she died for nothing. The men now, they don't know any of them. The men don't go. Now, Ebonyi State, now this matter, now it's shell. Well, airport don't tell Wike. He say Governor Wike of Rivers State, now he was passed for among all the enemies we then get. You know, say lately, Wike they thought say they make assassinate attempt on his life, say they want to assassinate him. So IPOC they reply Wike now more the enemy they get for Nigeria. Now Governor Wike now be the worst of all of them. Then a Vanguard, subtitle for Vanguard now be that. Anti Jonathan protest don't rock APC secretariat as Osibajo Bakari pick their own phone. They don't start. Nobody talk about ASU or student with theirs. Open ministers don't raise Nigeria all year quarter to 1.772 MBDP. And then we know that one I know. Our lady in her 20s, how she take die for how they take kill her for a boy. Now the girl we go the muke. INEC don't tell them say they not they go back. They don't shift any deadlines for party primaries. INEC don't want them. The major two party and others. Well, one body called SANU, which they call SSANU, and NASU, don't Lord Igege, for when he try now to solve the strike matter. You know, say Igege, now I be the Minister of Labor, and himself does the vie for the highest position for this country. They call president. This one they come say plot to deny Southeast presidential ticket. We fall. Now, I need to want all the party called this zoning, not zoning, wala. Say now the turn of the Southeast to produce president. So then the advocate say, if they not do one, it will cause better gbege. Train service to resume soon along Abuja-Kaduna corridor as NROC does fees bomb track already. Presidential aspirants, Jamboree ASU strike. One body what they call DMO boss, it don't raise issue, don't concern over the way Nigeria debt till the rise go. Say at this point, must look inward what must do, not just borrowing. CBN caution bank on banks with the Republic of Benin. It don't link them to some funny transaction. You say now there's some Yahoo boys that they use now too. Well, I know say the governor of Ebonyi State and one governor will distinguish himself among other governors. Actually, the road level of Ebonyi State, he almost reached this barrel. The thickness of road not be say joke. If you go Abakaliki for night, be like small London. Next time I'll go there, I will snap picture, I wanna see. And other areas. Maybe all they give una street lights here, they don't go hear what they give. They patch road, I will road, they patch all news, all new channel for internet, all full. Because when I look government, you know the meaning of governance. Me, I not fit be. Who say one be must work? If now know how much they come out for our state every day, with people they share for themselves. Now for they bury themselves with shame. Godly individuals where they satisfy with little things. Well, the president, when he reach Ebonyi State, he say, waiting in talk, I want to quote and say, infrastructural development. Say, I'm not surprised at your work. You are an engineer, tutu na engineer. Buhari can commence Omei, the governor of Ebonyi State. If you see what that man is doing there, what that governor is doing there, not be all those MOU governors will get for SAT here. We go speak Oyibo. The man not dey speak Oyibo. In the supervised job, I say the thickness of road for Ebonyi and like this barrel, carry your people go and go verify. I'm planning to go Ebonyi, just planning by God's grace. You will take time and go your work. You go around Ebonyi. Me na see. Me I do live recording for now for Ebonyi State for day and night. Me na see. So there are so many subtitles for, I just pick some of them there. So we'll go to Daily Trust, Daily Post, and we'll see what in Daily Post get for me and you. So far, so good. Where the governor of Borno State does dissolve Zulu, he does dissolve Borno State Executive Council already. Sanu, NASU, they don't resume talk with a federal government over ASU strike. Let me see. This one they come say APC may lose Owerri zone. Former Imo State Assembly Speaker, Dikocha, they talk that one. So many subtitles here. Let me see. One person say, now only Tinubu now will keep APC in power after Buhari. One Abbey, now they talk that one. So let me move to the next newspaper place called Network. Another person I should not let me quit join on this morning. I'll still apologize for becoming too late. I will actually apologize for that. Premium Times, let's see what Premium have for us here. Let's see what Nation have for us. Any subtitle. NEC na body where they regulate discos. That discos mean people they provide us light. Like BDC will get different type across level across the country. That NEC now they don't approve tariff increase for all the power service body. So that they can increase how much me and you go they pay for light. The John suffer, the John nobody cares because now people now they carry the wala of all the things when they work here. Since they not ready to liberate themselves. He who fails to acquire knowledge will suffer the consequence of ignorance. Now so now we day here today. So one move to guidance, no see what sort out to get. No say we already go through the headlines. They say move to ban Russia oil don't threaten Nigerian fiscal stability. Say This one we say Nigeria go pay for more darkness as government don increase tariff, electricity tariff. So some group dey talk say now we take pay for darkness before, then they go increase the level of money we go dey pay for, we take dey darkness. INEC reinstate June 3rd deadline for primary as Osibajo Bakare Amosun pick nomination funds for presidency under APC. More worries for telecom subscribers as FG plans 5% duty on recharge cards. Those ones they plan 40% increase. FG they plan their 5% for duty for every recharge card wey me and you buy. No worry, we dey pray, we go do fasting. God will answer us. No worry, I think we go dey pray now. God will do one for us. God will pass them. They do go buy a recharge card. For IPOL, UK definitely don't call IPOL, don't brand them. United Kingdom don't brand IPOL as terrorist group. They don't ban all the members, all the members of IPOL from asylum from United Kingdom. Where strike matter, one boy call ASUP, what they call ASUP, don't extend ultimatum to federal government by 1 month. Strike, just to honor agreement. Just to honor agreement. So passenger will provide NIN as they enter train from Abuja to Kaduna or Kaduna to Abuja train services as they resume. So now so it be. You see, this one is because even Nigerian politicians take their own capital to Saudi Arabia for holy places. The governor of Borno State does dissolve all his cabinet. Federal government, we have completed repairs of bomb rail track, Kaduna train services. We commence soon. And our daily post, they talk that one. There are many subtitles there. So if you go soft, you look out. Igbo trader for Lagos, they don't endorse Sanwo-Olu for second tenure. Now, no say Sanwo-Olu and the former governor Abode, then they get there on longer head. Now, even their followers, they cave into their problem, as I talked to you. And the former governor, we lose before, they tell the incumbent governor, say, he go winner for this election. So, now so, the one way I fit take so far. Well, today, for Edo State, yesterday, I called for Benin, we sit for Benin, don't restrain Governor Obaseki, Attorney General of the state, Edo Gist, and all his agents from tempering. They stop them, may they not touch ancestral land of those people for what they call Okoroma community for Ikpoba local government area of Edo State. The matter be say the governor, like I talked before, in the grab land for different places under the Land Use Act. I ain't go just dabble into any land. We try not to call the people for discussion. Now these people can't go court. Now court, after too much argument with the lawyer, Barrister K. Oba Mogi, who represent the Okoroma community, as in the argue, in the side river authority. Now the state judge, Honorable Justice Boreme of Court 8 for High Court of Benin, he can restrain Governor Obaseki, Attorney General, Edo Gist, and his agent. They not pull leg or pull out for anything we concern that land for Okoma, or the matter they don't set one, and the matter will commence for June this year, June 1st for this year. And two, Another matter be say student does send strong message. Student of unity students for Nigeria, yeah, for Benin City branch, student of the street, and other leaders for various university, ECPOMAN, UNIBEN, and senior NAS members, College of Education of Igweben, Aunchipole, and all of them, they were fully represented yesterday at the Block Major Street for Benin, even Ring Road, Pakpa. They send a strong message, say no classroom, no election. And they say, and they not the joke. Say that they relax today because when they allow those who want jam, may they jam themselves too. And so the matter today for Edo, and the woman who they released from prison over the issue where they say they kill her husband but her lover pastor for some years ago. Now say the woman did death row over then, Supreme Court remove her for the hook. Now so the matter be today, and NAIJA watch, with my family, I greet you now, if I'm not there yet, I not feel really there yet. One are not mind the prophet, one are not mind the person, but one are take the little, one are to wait the nonsense, wait they, one are take the one with make sense, wait they. Now picking on our brother left his house, he deal with you now. Till tomorrow for another day, we will say. Now do the things we will please God and man. Do the things we will please the Almighty God. Love your fellow man. If you don't love your fellow man, you say you love God, na liar, now you be. Till tomorrow, bye for now.